Hi, I'm Carrie Samuels, your intuitive counselor and happiness coach with your September forecast. And this is a month to get serious about your life because we are in Virgo season. So before I give you the astrological forecast for the month, I want to give a shout out to my fellow Virgos out there and September babies. Happy birthday. See, Virgos can be fun too, right? Represent. But really, let's get serious because we are in Virgo season and this is what it's about. The transition between Leo and Virgo can be a bit dramatic. We were in Leo for the first 3 months of August, and then you can probably feel the shift the last week of August when we went into Virgo. The sun was in Virgo, right? And it will be in Virgo until the 22nd of this month. Leo is very extrovert and exciting, and it's all about like, woohoo, let's get the party started. And then Virgo comes along and Virgo's like, hey guys, can you quiet down in here? I'm trying to get some work done. And while you're at it, clean up the place, okay? That's what it's about. So that's probably how you're feeling in your life right now. Like, okay, I've explored and I've done a lot, and maybe I felt scattered, and now it's time for me to get serious. And this is why school always starts during Virgo season. The archetype of Virgo is when we usher in autumn and we start to have energy go inward and the leaves are falling off the trees. Now, even if you're in the southern hemisphere, the archetype is still the same. This is about inward focusing and it's about harvesting. And if you've ever seen the glyph for Virgo, the totem for Virgo, the earth goddess, the maiden, otherwise known as the virgin. Now, the reason the ancient archetype for that had nothing to do with like celibacy or anything like that. It had everything to do with a woman who knew herself, someone who needed nobody. So the archetype of Virgo is very much about discerning what is right for you, finding self-sufficiency, finding nourishment, knowing what's right for yourself without depending on other people to guide you. It's very intuitive, actually. People don't always think of Virgo as intuitive, but it is, because it's about knowing yourself, and it's earth-centered. And as you get grounded and connected to the earth and in your body, that's when you are guided by an earthy wisdom. And that is what this is about. This is about knowing yourself. Virgo is about discernment. And if you've ever seen the goddess holding the wheat, because Virgo is about separating the chaff from the wheat. It's about knowing what to let go of. Just as in autumn, the trees are letting go of the leaves, right? Everything's about letting go and what is sustaining, what is nourishing for you. Virgo in astrology rules the digestion. I know that is so glamorous. And so this is about digesting. You have a lot to digest about your life. There's been a lot going on. You have to digest everything that's been happening now so that you know what your next steps are. And this month is very pivotal for next steps. So September 2021 in numerology is a 5 universal month. And 5 is a pivot point number. This is a 5 universal year. 2021 in numerology is a 5 universal year. So this is a 5 universal month in a 5 universal year. And you see, this is a month for change. It's also a year for change, right? So this is especially a time. So this whole year has been about pivoting in some ways. The number 5, if you look at the sacred geometry of it, it's looking forward, but it's also looking back in a very unstable kind of way. It's like dealing with the past, learning lessons of the past as you are looking forward to the future. It's about breaking up structures and paradigms as well, trying new things. So this is a month to try new things and to break up your routines, but it's not very quick because of this internal energy. And we also have a few of the personal planets in Virgo at the top of the month especially. So it's more about knowing what to let go of, to know where you're headed in the future. This is also the root number of the 5 is actually a 14. September 2021 is a 14 universal month. And 14 is a karmic lesson number. It teaches you about how to have freedom through discipline. It teaches you to make necessary changes around your independence. And so it's a good time to evaluate where you've been dependent on people or circumstances that are no longer healthy for you, and where you need to forge your independence, or where you've been too independent and not allowing people in or not cooperating. So these are all the lessons that are going to be coming up this month. And same thing with last month, we have 5 of the outer and social planets retrograde, which is part of why the world is upside down right now. Like the world is just turned on its head. And so even more reason for you to go within. And Virgo is ultimately a sign of service and work. And so you may be wondering, like, with the world so crazy right now, how you can possibly do your part. And it is that going within and connecting with the earth that you can find your role in the world, how you can be of service in the world in your small way, which is actually has some gigantic ripple effect. And I know it feels like maybe it's not enough, but it's all you can do is find ways that you can take care of yourself. And by doing so, by nourishing yourself, by sustaining yourself, find how you can live your purpose in life, right? And this is what this month is about. It's this very somewhat dramatic pivot point. And next month, we have a wall of retrogrades because Mercury is going to be retrograde until the 18th of next month. It goes retrograde on the 27th of September. So you're going to start, especially toward the end of the month, really feel those lessons around Mercury, how you communicate, how your words have power, what to say, how you express your voice in the world. So this is really an incredible time for you and the world. So Virgo is very practical. So I have 3 action steps. See, I'm a Virgo. This is why I like to give you practical steps, right? We love to know like how to make use of this energy. So this is the energy of Virgo, right? It's like, how do I take this energy and do something with it? So with that said, I have 3 action steps that you can do, that you can put into practice, which the first one is to create some new healthy habits. Virgo is all about the habits, the healthy habits, the daily practices. And that's where you can make the most lasting changes. And this is a month about what you can do that's new, that you can make lasting changes. Now that 14 karmic number will teach you not to skip any steps just out of escapism. So it's the healthy practices, is what you're putting in your body. What are you eating? How are you taking care of your body? Are there chemicals in your house or in your diet that you can change for nature-based products? Is there plastic that you can get rid of so that you can help the earth? Can you have some more sustainable items in your house? Can you create an exercise routine that you can stick with? It's better to do 15 minutes a day than like one big workout a week. So if you want to go to bed earlier or get more sleep, those are the kinds of daily maintenance practices that are so helpful right now. And also clean up the clutter. Is your house clean? I know I'm really, really sounding like a Virgo now, but like these are important, you know? So those are the kinds of daily habits and activities that you're meant to focus on now. Which brings me to action step number 2. Slow down so you can go within. especially with all the drama that's going to continue to accelerate in the world, especially now through October. It's important that you have these daily going within moments, that you're not focused on doing too much, because the world is going to like slow you down, especially as we get closer to that Mercury retrograde. It's important that you are taking time and space in your calendar, that you're taking time to yourself every day, that you're digesting your emotions, that you're processing your emotions, that you're tuning in to how you feel, because that is where you get the discernment of what is nourishing for you and what needs to be let go of, right? So make sure that you're not running around trying to do too much, but that you're still making some changes, small, incremental, yet monumental changes in your life as you're tuning in and recognizing where you want to go and what you want to let go of. Now, this brings me to action step number 3, which is really important and very helpful. In order to make these decisions, you don't just want to do this in your mind, especially with the retrogrades, right? You want to tune into your body's wisdom. So that is step number 3, to tune into the wisdom of your body. Your energy is flowing through your chakras, receiving information all the time, and your body has a lot of wisdom. So pay attention to how you and your body feels as you're thinking about certain things, as you're interacting with certain people, as you're interacting with certain circumstances. Now, there's a technique that I use every day, many times a day, where I tune into my body and ask questions to my body that has the intuitive wisdom, yes or no questions, to make decisions. Is this nourishing for me? Is this not nourishing for me? And you can do this by simply asking your body and noticing whether there's an opening or a closing or a tightening or an expansion. I have a guided practice that I can guide you through this. This is one of the most essential practices that I use to connect with my intuition. So I have that as a free link that you can use. It's in the description below. So I highly recommend that you do that and you practice it. Because the better you are at learning how to ask your body for intuitive answers, the more clear your path will be. I literally use this several times a day, and I do not know what I did without this technique. It is so easy and it's free, so I highly recommend that you download that using the link below. It's an incredible technique, and you are an incredible person, and I am so excited to hear about the changes happening in your life. Feel free to leave a comment below and let us know what you're letting go of and what you're moving toward, and so we can all share in the joy together and support each other. I love you very much, and if you've enjoyed this video, share it with your loved ones. I know they will appreciate you for it, and I have so much more to share with you, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and if you've enjoyed this video, like it, and what a time we are living in. I love you so much. I wish you a spectacular September and beyond. Lots of love. Bye for now.